You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're
Hey,
great.
Derek.
Are we going to have nicknames for each other each episode?
You're great.
We should.
You're great.
I'm Underboob. That's the original. That's the OG. So you're Nev Nips, I'm Underboob.
Oh, wait, let's not give away the studio production value we have here.
It's pretty low.
You're probably going to sing anyway, so you might as well just use it.
That's a good point.
Please. It's not what I wanted to happen at all, but you're still great. You're still great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great. Don't ever
You're
change.
great.
You're great.
Never.
Never changing.
Dude, I have so much good news.
You have so much good news?
Like 2 good news stories.
2 good news stories?
Anyways, we'll get to those.
Oh, crap. With that broken screen?
It's not a broken screen. It's a broken screen protector because it did its fucking job.
It did its work.
When I
Took a bullet for the
fucking
phone.
face planted my phone in a
Gas station parking lot.
Yeah, oopsies.
Oh, well, you know what? I have a lot of good news about a certain special vehicle that took us all the way there and all the way back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do.
Is her tires okay?
Her tires
Oh,
had
her feet.
Her Edith's feet. She had a slow leak in one foot and one paw, and now she's good. She's totally solid.
She's a bear car.
She's a bear car.
And one of her paws.
One of her paws was hurt, and she was whimpering, and by that I mean I had to refill the tire every 4 hours. But it was good. She's fine now. Like, seriously, like I would fill the tire, and then I'd stop, and I'd go out to a show, and then I'd get back in my car, and it said low pressure tire again, and I did like $3 of that. But
she's better now.
No, she's better now. I took her, and then she didn't have to have her tires replaced, which is what I was worried about because that costs a lot more money.
Expensive.
Yeah, but now she's good. Delilah, could you stop with the fucking bells? Thank you. Okay.
She's
a
like,
terrible.
Hey, I'm over here.
It's like she doesn't even care about being a podcast producer. She's just bad at it.
She's just making noise and throwing
She's
shit
just
in the
like,
background.
I don't know why you hired me. La da 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 da.
Speaking of which, welcome to the Hug Life podcast. I'm Mike Coletta.
And I'm Monica Nevi.
And we are back.
In Washington.
We are. And it's so cold. Oh my God, it's so cold.
Are you chilly? Yeah, it is cold. I guess it was warmer today, though.
It was warmer today. I went for a walk.
Ooh.
Let's just recap what we've done in the last 3 days.
Okay, you go. You go.
Well, today I went for a walk, and then I came back and I took a shower, and yesterday I threw away a bunch of my shoes.
I saw the pictures of you throwing away shoes.
Well, that was one. It makes it sound like I took a bunch of pictures of me going through my shoes.
It was a slideshow.
It was one shoe that I
flip book.
had kept since I left the other one in Puerto Rico in 2009. Because we were on a basketball trip and I was in a boot, so I could only wear one shoe, and then I left it there, and I don't know what I was thinking, like maybe one day it'd be like a love story when they get reunited, but I gave up on that. It's been 6 years.
It's been 6 years.
Almost more than that. But yeah.
What else have you done? Tell me more. Did you sleep? You slept a lot.
Yeah, like way too much. But my mom this morning was like, well, maybe it's because you just like didn't sleep for the last 3 months, and I was like, that is a fair
Did you miss not sleeping in the same room as me? Be honest.
No.
You didn't miss it?
Not at all.
I went to bed lonely and crying.
No, I do wake up and just throw pillows for no reason. But
I actually put a wig on one of the pillows, and I put it on the corner of the room, and I would just like pretend it was yelling at me every 45 minutes.
I never yelled at you. I just hit
you didn't. You just hit me. Oh my gosh. Funny sleeping story related to this that happened recently that I don't know if it's okay to tell on the podcast, actually.
Way to get it started and then stop.
Well, I was sleeping with my significant other, and I went to bed, and I felt really good. Like I was like going to bed. She was already asleep, and I woke up in the middle of the night with her like grabbing stuff and like throwing it down like really angrily. And I'm like, oh no. I'm like, what's wrong? And she's like, I'm going to go sleep on the couch. And I'm like, why? She's like, because you've been snoring for an hour. And I have kicked you for an hour and you have not stopped snoring. And I'm like, well, we have a guest bedroom. I'll just go in the other bedroom. And I got up and left. Next morning, she does not remember a thing. Like, does not remember it at all. Whoa. Yeah, it was so funny to me.
Weird.
Yeah, but I'm like...
Also hilarious to me.
And also funny to you. Also, when I was at her aunt's house for Thanksgiving, and I slept in the living room, everyone else heard me snoring. And I don't know if it's just gotten worse. Like, if it's gotten worse since I've been gone. Or if because I always slept alone. Like, that's probably what it was. Like, I never...
Yeah, you just didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's not good. Apparently it causes heart problems. Well, if I had health insurance, I'd do that. So, well, but that's been terminated.
Oh yeah, how was Thanksgiving otherwise? Good.
Good. I didn't eat as much as I used to, though. I mean, I don't
either. We had this conversation.
I feel weird because I used to just gorge myself, and now I didn't.
Well, I used to eat a lot when I was younger. Now I got to save room for all the beer I drink.
And all the Jello shots.
All the
Jello shots got a lot of carbs, you guys.
Yeah,
a lot of
true.
sugar.
They take up the space.
Yeah, but I have spent my days slightly unpacking and then doing open mics and then playing video games because I've missed a lot. Well, I've been Twitch streaming now. If anyone wants to watch me Twitch stream, you can do that, which I've done 2 of those so far. One a day.
Fun.
Yeah, it's been fun, but it also doesn't work very well. It's kind of choppy, so watch it at your own risk. Internet connection not doing so hot, but yeah,
maybe that's why.
that's probably why. But yeah. So you guys want to plug our shows right now? We should plug our shows before we get started because we're gonna get sidetracked a bunch if we don't. I will be at Tacoma Comedy Club Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I will be doing with Monica the Weird and Awesome Show on Sunday at the Annex Theater. It's going to be a fun time. We're closing it out together.
Yeah.
Always together.
We can't be alone anymore.
Yes. What
What
are you doing?
My shows this weekend. I am at the Parlor in Bellevue with Piff the Magic Dragon. I don't actually know who.
Piff the Magic Dragon?
Yes, but Aaron Kirby is extremely excited about it, so I'm assuming it's very juvenile. Anyways. No, so I'll be there the whole weekend hosting for him, and then Sunday we're at Weird and Awesome, and then Friday night, late night,
Super secret stand-up show.
Seattle Super Secret Stand-Up Show. So much fun to say. Really quickly, it's at
Seattle Super Secret
midnight at the Atlas Theater in Fremont. It's only $5.
We will
It's
both be there.
amazing, and we will both be there this time.
I'm going to be there later, but I'll be there.
Yes, hopefully I'm on time, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But Cameron will be there too, and some other great
Honorary
people.
podcast co-host Cameron Mazuka. Can I give him that
I don't know
title?
if you could make that decision without talking to me first. But
I think
that's
we can
fine.
just do it immediately.
You know what? Let's talk about this another time.
Honorary podcast host Delilah the Cat.
No, she's a producer. When did she get demoted?
Demoted to host?
Yeah.
I think a host is a promotion.
No.
Because we have the final
What?
say creatively. She's just here to do the tech stuff. She just fills those knobs with her paws.
We have the final say.
Covers our stuff in kitty litter.
Well,
That's why our mics don't work as
she's
well.
also a fucking cat.
Do you have any other shows to plug?
Yes, I guess. Secret show, right? And then next Wednesday, I will be at Ambassador Wines in Woodinville doing a show with Nate Jackson and Simon Kaufman. So if you're in that area, that's a tough area to come see me in Seattle. So if I'm there, then it's easy. Wednesday. Let's do it.
And also, I will be at the Renton Civic Theater, I believe, on Friday.
You're at Delancey's on 3rd.
I'm going to Delancey's on 3rd
it's
on
just
Friday.
the Renton comedy night.
It's a Renton comedy night. Ralph Porter's closing out. I'm featuring. It's going to be fun. And then on Saturday, I'll be hosting at the Parlor that Saturday, which is not this Saturday.
I wasn't skipping weeks. I just figured a Wednesday they needed to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I just thought we were doing more plugs in advance. You know, we were going to do them farther in advance. For fun. Remember we did.
Next weekend I'm at the Comedy Underground.
do that.
Sure.
Yeah. Also, you can go on our Amazon banner and click on that, and you can get something and buy it through the website. That was the worst plug ever.
Hey, you can click on this and then get something. They're like, is there a free
You just
prize?
click
What
on it, and they're
happens?
like, "We shipped it right to
We
you.
get
You don't
it
know
right
what
to
it is.
you.
I got a bottle opener. I don't know what it's going to be.
I'd be okay with that.
You'd be okay with that?
One click, you get a bottle opener?
What's your ideal Amazon Christmas gift right now? If someone was like going to buy you something on Amazon, do you know what it'd be?
You know, if someone was going to buy me something?
Like if they were like, "Hey, Monica, here's a credit card, and it's the exact cost of whatever you most desire on Amazon," what would it be?
That's a weird...
It's a weird question?
Yeah.
'Cause I know what I would want.
I might get one of those new... the Amazon Echo, the Alexa thing.
That's exactly what
Were
I was
you
going to
gonna
say.
that?
Why would you do that?
Because I saw it first before you.
I really want one of those, though. The Amazon Echo things look really cool.
Those are cool.
And-
Alexa.
And it's like, "Alexa, tell me what's up." And then she'll tell you what's up.
She'd be like, what up, dog?
I also want to get one of those Kindle Paperwhites, too, but I'm just getting spoiled now because I already have a Kindle and I love it and I use it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But the Kindle Paperwhites are pretty rad.
I feel like there's a lot of cool stuff on here. Maybe some headphones. I don't know.
Oh,
for this.
They
That'd be
also
cool.
have a crazy deal where you can get like the new Kindle Fire for like a ridiculous amount of money. It's so cheap. I don't even think
that's
it's
the thing about Amazon. I feel like everything is a little bit cheaper on here than getting it at a store.
Yeah.
You just kind of have to wait. But
Well,
their shipping is good.
So you can get a 7-inch display Kindle Fire, a new Kindle Fire for $49.99.
That's cheap.
That's stupid cheap, right?
Doesn't it have the internet too? The Fire.
It has Wi-Fi on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like an iPad for $50.
Whoa.
Yeah, crazy.
Crushing it, Amazon. So,
Yeah, so you
go
can
to
get that
our
stuff.
website. You click on the banner at the top, and then you just do your shopping like normal, and then it helps us out, and you knock some Christmas gifts off your list or Hanukkah.
Knock
gifts,
some
whatever.
gifts off your list.
Whatever holiday gifts you give.
Do it. Give those holiday gifts.
All right. What do we got?
What do we got is you can rate and review and subscribe to the podcast on iTunes.
Okay.
You can still do that. Also, we're on Racketeer Radio every Thursday at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Also, we have our Facebook page you can like. That means a lot to us to do that.
A lot of people liked it last week,
Which
'cause
is very
I was
nice.
Being annoying, but thank you for that, and I hope we got some new people checking out the PCast. Also, why don't you just tell a friend? If a friend's like, "Hey, I get bored at work. What should I do?" Be like, "You can listen to podcasts." You know what my favorite one is? Because obviously we're your favorite. Hug Life. Boom. Done.
Hug Life.
And then we love you forever.
That would mean a lot to us.
Yeah. You can email me charities. That's also a thing that I like people do. Or email me in general. I don't care. huglifepodcast@gmail.com.
Huglifepodcast@gmail.com. I feel like there's one more thing I wanted to mention, and I can't remember it. This is classic me style. Big me style's all in it.
Twitter, Instagram. I don't know what.
Twitter, Instagram.
You can follow me on Instagram if you want to see pictures of my shoes. One shoe. My one shoe that I didn't ever throw away.
So you got rid of it, though?
I did. I threw it away.
Did it hurt to get? Because it looked really new.
That's because they were new when I got them, and then I lost the one maybe a month after I got it, and I just fucking held on to it.
So
It's a cool shoe.
I've never had
it.
I've never had the experience. Well, you said they were what shoes? They were Kemp.
Yeah.
What did you say? Gary Payton something?
Oh, I hashtag Gary Payton because he's on the wall in the back.
Oh.
It's actually Gary Payton and Rashard Lewis with his arms around him. Anyways.
That's nice. Hugs are nice.
There's a lot of Gary Payton on my walls. As an adult, if someone comes over to your parents' house and they're like, "Oh, hey, there's just Gary Payton staring at me." Oopsies. That's why I hashtag that. What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm getting booking messages. That's why I'm doing that. Yeah. Yeah. I will also now be at Tacoma Comedy Club tomorrow night as well for a show.
What's
I'm
tomorrow?
hosting. The day this comes out. Sorry, the day this comes out, I will be at Tacoma
Thursday,
Comedy Club. So Wednesday through Saturday, I will be at Tacoma Comedy Club now.
Did they add shows?
No, it's for a YouTube guy named Jimmy Tartro.
Oh, yeah.
I will be hosting there. So I will be at
He's
Tacoma
got
Comedy Club tomorrow.
2.5 million subscribers.
Million subscribers.
Pretty intense.
Sunday,
So don't
Sunday,
fuck it up because
Sunday.
maybe we could get some more people to listen.
Get some of
to
that
this.
Wednesday hits. You know what I mean?
Wednesday hits.
Give me them Wednesday
All them
hits, girl.
Wednesday kids.
You know what, guys? This is our episode where we talk about the tour because we've been back now for 5 days. We've been not around each other for 5 days, except for Sunday when I showed up for her, or Friday when I showed up for her show.
You just showed up. And I was like, "What are you doing?" Everyone's like, "Mike," and I was like, "What are you doing?"
I know, it was so funny. The look on your face made me laugh so hard because I thought about that when I was driving there. I'm like, yeah, it's only been a day.
It had literally been one day.
It's kind of sad though how if I don't have anything going on during that night to do, I'm just gonna go watch a show and go to a club somewhere, and it's usually Tacoma because I'm like I just want to go somewhere, and it's my home base, it's my HQ,
yeah.
it's my headquarters.
Do it.
That's what HQ stands for.
Okay. Anyways, what do we need? What do we need to recap for the tour?
We need to recap. Well, you have your. Should we do that now? We should probably hold on.
No, I want to wait for that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we need to talk about what we've done. So we drove over 13,000 miles. I didn't want to add it up exactly because that would take too much time in math, but it's definitely over 13,000.
Edith the bear.
Edith the bear did that based on my odometer. We traveled to 21 states. We did 46 shows, and we were gone for 2 months and 3 weeks. Exactly, it was exactly that amount.
Oh, really? Yeah, we left.
We left on
Thursday.
a Friday morning. Came
Well,
back
yeah,
Thursday. Or I came back Friday
But
morning.
our first show was on a Thursday.
Yeah, the first show was on Thursday.
Wow.
So yeah, we were. We did it. We're done. How do you
Traipsed
feel?
all up and down this country.
All over this great, beautiful nation of God Sizzler.
How do I feel? I feel great. Like I don't know. I had a good time. Everybody's very surprised by that for some reason.
I had a good time too. I mean, I thought the shows. The only thing that, and we've talked about this before, and I'm sure it's not a bad thing to say, but I definitely have a weird thing about where I sleep and where I stay, and getting used to staying on couches. But I got used to it by the end. I was actually like, fine. Yeah, this is fine. Like, wherever we were, it seemed like.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but the shows were great. Like, that was obviously what you do it for. There's just a lot of downtime.
Side note, shout out to everybody that let us stay with them.
Bruh!
That's dope. It was super nice of you. And
it is really
helps
nice of you to
so
do.
much.
It
and
does.
it was nice to meet new people and see old friends or family members and hang out. And yeah, I'm going to be honest, I want to do the other half of the country.
I do too.
Yeah, so
I'd
not
go.
right now, not yet.
Well,
but,
that's too bad because I packed the
eventually.
car. We're going right now.
That's fine. You
All
can
right,
go find
podcast is
someone
done.
else.
Click.
Click.
Click. That's the sound. That's the sound it makes when you're done.
We
Click.
actually call each other on the phone and then
That's, I don't hang. I say click before I hang up.
on office phones. Click.
I missed our Pillow Night podcast. Those were fun.
Pillow Talk podcast.
Pillow Night. Pillow Talk.
Pillow night.
Every night's Pillow Night.
Every night. Yeah, when you got to throw them at snoring people.
Yeah, I like Monica. She snores terribly, and I threw it on her because I couldn't sleep very well.
Well, Pillow Talk, I don't know. That was okay. That was fun.
I had a good time. I enjoyed the terrible Motel 6 podcast, as tired as I was.
I think I was too angry we were in Phoenix and it was in a Motel 6.
There's nothing to do in Phoenix, you guys.
So far, that's the only place I was disappointed with was Phoenix. So you redeem yourself, even though I saw Florence there, but she would have been the same in Seattle. So
She would have been the same. Florence is the same in every place she goes.
Still
She's
would've taken the shirt off.
she's always constant. That's what Florence does.
yeah. I don't know So what are the negative things people might think about being on a really long road trip with the same person?
They get annoying.
Well, that happened. Yes. No, I'm just
You were
kidding.
very annoying.
I'm sure I was.
I'm sure I was too. That's just people. That's how people operate.
You were very annoying. I wasn't being serious. I'm quiet compared to Mike, and that bothers people, I think. But that's just my defense mechanism.
You know who's not?
Fucking Delilah.
You know who's not quiet? Delilah is not quiet at all.
I just imagine her being like, "Fuck you." That's what she's saying.
That's always what she's saying every time.
She's like, "Oh, were you talking? Fuck you."
Really, it's I want to go outside. 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 Outside. Which is weird because it'll be like raining apparently, and you'll take her out, and then she'll be like, "Oh, it's raining," and she's like, "Take me back in."
Why would you take me out here in
What
such
are you
conditions?
doing? Why would you do that?
She's a princess. I made her a
Mhm.
princess.
The road. What's funny to me is how used to long drives I got.
Yeah. Everything under 7 hours does not seem very long.
Doesn't
to me
feel
at
bad
all.
at all. And the longest drive to me was actually that 2.5 hours driving back from to here from
'cause you
Portland
were alone.
because I was just alone and I was just like, why do birds? I just sing the whole Carpenter song. No, I was just it was just weird because I was alone and I'm like driving back and I'm kind of in a hurry, but at the same time I'm just like, I don't know. It was a weird feeling.
I don't know.
Because I don't feel in like this is the closest thing I have to a home, definitely, but it feels still weird.
Yeah, that's the other part. Like being back is weird, I think. I don't really know yet. Like yesterday was the first day where I was like, okay, this is going to be weird because everybody's going to work and then I'm not. And that's weird, right? But it didn't
Yeah.
really feel that weird. I just feel like I'm visiting my parents right now. Like that's what that feels like.
You're on vacation.
Right. It's like Christmas and that's it. But I think eventually, I don't know. I still have this thing in the back of my head that's like, your life's going to go back to the way it was, but it's not.
It's not.
So
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know,
gonna
man.
be interesting, and the closer we get to us actually leaving, is gonna make it even more
I have
weird
some news
feeling.
about that, but
You
yeah.
do?
Mhm. We can't talk about it right now.
Oh, okay.
Ha ha ha. Secrets.
Secret.
It sounded like I said cigarettes.
Cigarette.
Cigarette secrets.
The secret
Anyways.
is I'm not leaving.
Yeah,
That's
what
the
if I
secret.
said that? Secret is I have cancer from smoking cigarettes. I'm staying here. I'm just kidding.
Well,
I don't
that's
smoke.
strong. That was intense.
No.
You don't smoke at all? Not even the occasional like pipe tobacco, like an old timey
Only when
man,
I'm wearing a red velvet robe.
which you have. It's like you open your closet like Doug.
It's
It's like the
just
same
all-
red velvet robe over and over again, like the show Doug.
Yes. That's what I'm aiming for, but not yet.
I'm excited to do shows at comedy clubs around here again, though. That's
That
something
was
exciting
really
for
weird,
me.
actually. My first show I was at Tacoma Comedy Club.
You
this
guys jumped right
weekend.
back into it, yeah.
Yeah, with Gabriel Rutledge. And the first show, like, it's Tacoma Comedy Club. It's packed. They're great. And fuck you. Fucking cat. You probably couldn't hear it, but the cat is.
Oh, it definitely picked up in the microphones.
Well, they were so great. I was like, I just felt really weird. I was like, I feel like I'm not working very hard because you're not. And then
You're not
like,
used to it,
compared-
yeah.
Yeah. And then I was like, I can't even tell if I'm doing well or not. Like, I don't know. Like, they just seemed so great that I was like, I don't even know in reality how I'm doing. And then the second show was a little bit better, but it was weird. Like, it felt, I don't know, when you get back to that room, you're going to be like, I don't know what comedy is anymore.
That's going to be tomorrow. All right, cool.
Well, there was one night where it was like, the first couple people like did pretty well, okay, and then I felt like, okay, this feels good. Like, I think I'm doing well. And then, of course, Gabe gets up there, and I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, why?
Because he's just crushing
it. Crushes everywhere. So I was like, okay, well, I'm not. But
old Gaby Babe Rutledge.
yeah, he destroyed. He was
Destroyed.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I've only done open mics so far because I came back and I was like, I wanted to take a little
So
holiday
that's like
break.
the same as
Yeah, but the open mics have gone well, so I was happy with that. But I'll do tomorrow through Saturday. It's going to be interesting to see what it feels
hopefully
like.
There's a lot of people there tomorrow.
I'm hoping so, but we'll see.
I'm hoping so.
I'm hoping. I'm so hopeful, you guys. I just stay hopeful.
All the hopes.
Just have all those hopes in my body. I about the tour though, like because the questions I've been getting the most often. You ready for this?
Okay.
Are holy shit, what happened to your beard and hair?
Oh, right.
That happens a lot. People are getting used to that because it'll go away soon though. Did you make money? That's the That's the question that I get a lot. I don't know if you got it a lot.
No.
It's like all the comics have been asking me that, which is funny.
Well, they should know that no.
Yeah, I'm like,
that's never the goal.
It's never the goal to do it. Yeah,
but if you're gonna go bring merchandise, otherwise you will probably be fucked.
Yeah. So, but the funny thing I told him is like, we probably broke even, but I spent terribly because I wanted to eat everything possible.
That is a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of true. But
yeah. And then the question is, how many miles did you put on your car? Was the one I got a lot from people too. And I'll also like just what was your favorite state? That thing is like that's the thing that I get more than everyone.
Asked.
Yeah, like to the point where I can just finish their sentence when they ask me like right away.
Listen to my podcast so you know that
B.O.
it's Memphis.
Memphis is your favorite city?
Yeah.
Walking in Memphis.
Yes.
It's funny because you've told me this like 3 billion times.
I know. I told you that before we even went there.
I know.
And
it didn't change.
San Diego close second.
My favorite city. This is not comedy. This is just cities in general, right?
Yeah.
Like cities.
Yeah,
that we
yeah.
liked.
I wouldn't.
Okay, because San Diego's definitely up there. Because holy cow, San Diego, beautiful place.
Holy cow.
Holy crap, San. I call her San because we're friends. I don't even say the Diego part. She knows.
Okay.
The other city for me, I think, was actually Denver. And that's not even comedy city. That's just like a big city that I wish I got more time in Denver.
Denver just reminds me of home. Like my dad and I were talking about last night. And like I could live in Denver.
Denver's great.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoyed it.
Very cold winters, very hot summers. We weren't there during either of those times. So
I guess we were during the middle time, the good time. Although the hailstorm happened where it almost destroyed everything.
The middle time.
Big old hail pieces. Big hail pieces fall from the sky there.
Anyways, what else am I getting asked? I don't know.
Getting asked. Do you hate Mike? Mm-hmm. Do you hate Monica? Mm-hmm. That's people ask you that. Like, do you hate Monica?
Go, yes, but I already hated her, so it's fine. No,
I don't know. It's kind of weird because people are asking like, "What's the weirdest thing that ever happened to you?"
That's true. Yeah, I get
which
that
I
one
get,
a lot.
and
What's
I
the weirdest
can't think of anything weird or out of place.
I just said baby cowboy, but that happened.
Yeah,
really
and that
early,
happened so early, and then. I mean, I say the Bass Pro Shops because that was just a weird thing to be in.
I found where it is on the clip, so I should have gotten here earlier and we could have done it. But I have a clip from that chick in Salt Lake City.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, where it's pretty. Like I try to do my jail bit, and then you can just hear where she just tries to talk like every fucking time. And I thought it's only like 30 seconds, and it's pretty good at illustrating.
We can do it.
How great she was. No, I don't. I want to hear it on the thing first because I don't know if it's going to hear. It's going to sound good. Can you hear good?
Can you hear good?
How
you hearing, girl? Hi, girl. How you hearing?
Hey, email us and tell us how we hear you
how
guys.
You hearing? It's like a perfect timing with like quiet. She starts meowing. Don't knock her off of there.
I'm kidding.
Because she might swipe at you because she's pretty vicious actually.
Whatever.
But she's just chatty. She's just chatty. The weirdest thing for me was probably Bass Pro Shops or Santa Claus, Indiana.
Santa Claus, Indiana. I told everyone about it, but that's why I say I could buy a house in Memphis, and then I will have a house in Seattle, and then those two will go along with my house in Santa Claus, Indiana.
Your summer home in Santa Claus, Indiana.
My cottage in Santa Claus, Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yes.
Hell yeah.
We didn't even get to see.
Did we talk about that already on the podcast? I
Yeah.
feel like we did. Okay.
We have a couple of times.
Yeah. It keeps coming up because it's Santa Claus.
It's going to come up forever.
Do you want to do your top 5 thing?
Yeah.
I
You ready
don't-
for the top 5 turnaround?
Pew, 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 pew. Are we
So
positive
I
spinning
figured,
what I did?
No. See, this is what I was going to let you do, because normally the game is I read top 5, you got to try to make them positive. So this is basically your chance to kind of defend yourself in these situations, which I'm going to take this one away from you, is that I did laugh really fucking hard every time these things happened, and it's really at his expense. So you can't say like, oh, it made you laugh, because that's obvious. That's why I picked these. So,
Okay.
you ready with that?
I'm
Okay,
ready.
Good.
I'm ready.
And mind you, I will sound probably like a bitch for really enjoying these things.
You don't have to do the top 5 to know that.
All right. So these are the top 5 dumb things Mike did on the tour.
Pew, 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 pew.
Start at
This is so hurtful.
maybe the bottom, I guess. I don't know.
Go to the bottom.
Number 5, Fort Collins, Colorado. In the middle of the night, Mike fell down the stairs. And then
In my defense, are you going to go?
well, I gotta.
Okay, do the whole
so
thing.
I'm laying on the couch. He falls down all the way down, like 5 steps probably, and then he pops up really fast and looks around to make sure like no one saw him. But I watched the whole thing and just didn't say anything. And then we talked about it the next day. It was fantastic.
In my defense, I can't see in the dark very well.
It's good. And in your defense as well, you got right back up. You
just got to keep
you
on
really
trucking.
didn't let it keep you down. You know,
Why?
you fall down, you get back up. I like that.
I'm like Chumbawamba.
Number 4. This is not really in order, so just keep that in mind. But number 4, we're walking down the street in Louisville, Kentucky, and they have these things there where it's like big pictures of people that are from Louisville. So like Jennifer Lawrence has one now. So there's this big picture, and I don't even remember who the guy actually was, but Mike sees the picture and he goes, "Oh man, is that Mr. Louisville?" Like very genuinely, and all 3 of the people we were with just start dying laughing because it was...
In my defense, it said Louisville over his head. I thought it was Mr. Louisville.
I appreciate the fact that if it was Mr. Louisville, who's not a person, you would be that excited about it. Like, well, he's like, I just really enjoy sharing.
Well,
your
because that's
city's
what I love.
heritage. It's good.
I love heritage.
You
I
love
love
her-
city heritage.
It's like,
Braid my hair.
you're
Tej.
having a tough time being positive about this, but maybe this one will be better. Okay, number 3. We're at a house in Montgomery, Alabama.
Oh, jeez.
Dog is running around.
Oh, no.
And Mike's trying to get her to stop. And he just turns to me and goes, "She doesn't respond well to come."
I'm not even upset about that one because it was just accidental wordplay
And
that
we
worked
did
out
both
perfectly.
laugh really hard at the same time. But
She doesn't respond well to come.
that's just funny.
Yeah, it's
I
just
can't even. There's nothing bad about that one.
no.
Except for the poor dog. But
Yeah, poor
in
dog.
the visual image.
Poor Scout.
But, all right. This one is probably where I was being the most mean, but I turned towards the wall because I was laughing so hard. But we were sleeping or going to bed in Montgomery, and I'm on a bed and Mike is on the ground on a mattress. And he had a bunch of mosquito bites on his toes, and so did I. But he's like scratching him, and he's like, "Oh, these mosquito bites, this is terrible." And then he sits up and he goes, "Okay, this is getting out of hand." And
And she lost it.
I lost it, and I started laughing just because he was really frustrated, so I felt bad. But it was,
She didn't feel bad.
Just
She's
so-
terrible. Don't even listen to it.
but it was just so like you were rounding up a group of kids or something. You're like, "All right, this is getting out of hand. Get over here." But it's just
This
your
is too
toes,
much.
and he sits up and starts like scratching his feet. Oh, that's what the other one was. Fuck.
Okay, cancel the stairs. We got it. Top
Cancel the
6.
stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. This, yeah. Before, I might have to do this one last, actually. This is my favorite. So we'll do number 1 that I had. We are in Tucson, Arizona.
This is the worst one. This is the one I'm most embarrassed about.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But you can tell him why you said it after I tell it. So there's whatever. We have our show. It's pretty good. These 2 younger guys come up and are talking to us, and they want to do comedy. They want to do an open mic. And Mike's first piece of advice was, yeah, blame the audience 100% of the time.
Okay, here's the qualifiers.
To someone who's never done comedy, like
I have been drinking.
okay.
It's the big qualifier. I was kind of annoyed at that point because not of
Somebody
my
roasted,
set.
or somebody tried to roast us essentially. Mostly
I
Mike.
can't positive spin roasting. I don't think I can.
Well, that's not what it is. It's supposed to be mean negative things.
I know, but the worst part about it is what the worst thing in getting like agreeing to be roasted is a roast you did not ask for, and that woman
That's
was
true. That is.
hellaciously unfunny, just like amazing. Because her roasts
Obviously got no.
it has got me because her roasts weren't even like good jokes. They were like, Mike, look at him. He doesn't have a girlfriend. He's a fucking loser. I'm like, that's not even a good. That's just
Then Mike
that's
was
just an
crying in the
insult.
corner,
And
and
I
then
wasn't
some
crying.
kid came over
'cause
and was like,
felt.
I want to do comedy.
Yeah, jeez. And I was like, blame the audience 100% of the time, especially that dumb idiot.
So he was in a weird mindset.
I was in a very weird mindset, and I was drunk too.
And then you were already mad. My favorite part was that I started laughing so hard because like you can't say that to anyone really, but you know I understand as a comic when you want to blame the audience a little bit sometimes.
Like 100% of the time.
And so, but this kid's never done it. So then I'm laughing really hard, and Mike is mad at me at first. Like he looks at me and he's like, "What?" And I'm like, you realize what you just said to this kid who's never done comedy before? Like he's going to go to an open mic and then he's going to be an open mic forever because he is just like, nope, it wasn't me. Like I didn't do bad. I'm just going to keep doing these same jokes. This audience fault. Yeah.
Okay, and can I reestablish my opinion of that? Can I say what I think really?
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay, because I gotta say it myself. You should not blame the audience 100% of the time.
Are you taking it back?
Yes, I'm taking it back.
Because you were pretty set on it.
But
stop talking.
I think you can't like comedy. What I was trying to say is comedy's one of the like stand-up comedy is one of the few things where you can blame the audience in certain situations.
Yeah, there are certain situations.
And that's and I don't know why I said blame the audience 100% of the time, which is just a funny. I want to make a shirt or like some sort of ridiculous
that just
thing
says blame
that
the
just
audience.
says it. But what the hell is this cat doing? But yeah, I also had read.
Shut the fuck up.
That was perfect. Thank you, Delilah. You're wonderful. Never change, Delilah.
I was kidding. Anyways.
But yeah, so that's my opinion about it. I just think you can blame the audience sometimes. It was what I was trying to say to the young gentleman, and instead it came out completely wrong. All right, you want to do number one now?
All right. We are walking away from the club in Denver, Colorado. And there, I almost forgot this one, right?
This isn't even something
I
that
didn't write this down.
This is just this is at my expense.
This is at your
100%.
expense, but it's not
Something I said.
He wasn't his fault. So, okay, so we're walking away, and there's a homeless guy by the train, and he is actively picking his feet that are not in shoes.
Really picking his toes. Really going to town.
Just, cleaning them out, whatever. And Mike and I walk in front
Finger
of him.
toe picking.
Walk in front of him, and then he goes, "Well, hello, ladies."
Oh my gosh.
And I started laughing so hard. I ran in front of us to just tell the other comics that we didn't really know, but I was like, oh my God, guess what that guy just said? Like, it was
There's more stupid things that happen too.
There was one more that I felt was like borderline on the list or might have been, but I can't remember what it was. So
I did so much dumb stuff, you guys. It's hard to make a top 5.
it was super fun though.
Hello, ladies.
Oh, God, that was so fun.
So that might be the name of this podcast is Hello, ladies.
Hello, ladies.
Hello, ladies.
This is the best part is because he kind of looked up from his feet, but he was still touching them. Like when he said it, he wasn't even.
I should also mention that
I'm
he
gonna
was
hit on this
also
bearded
wearing
woman
like
and-
he was wearing like jeans and then just suspenders and really nothing else. Like it looked like
He just looked cold.
Yeah, he
didn't
looked
give
really
any
cold.
fucks. You
Yeah,
know?
but
He
it was
like,
just
I'm gonna
amazing.
hit on anything that walks by me.
but picking on my toes, hitting on ladies.
And then 2 days later, we were at breakfast, and the waitress did call you ma'am. So.
Oh yeah, that happened a lot.
And then I told this story because it was so funny. Oh,
So I'm upset, you guys.
that was
I'm pretty
fun
upset.
for me. Thank you for letting me do that.
Did we already positive spin long road trips? Is that what we did there? Did we do that? Was that what we did kind of earlier?
Yeah. Yes.
We did?
Yeah. Why are you stuttering like that?
I don't know. What was our positive spin on it then? That like
That's not as bad as everybody thinks. Basically, I don't know.
I don't know. You're really killing it. Really firing on all. The cat is going ape shit.
I want to stop
And
talking
love
about the
it.
cat.
I don't want to. I love
I
the
do.
cat.
Fuck
It's my
that
favorite.
cat.
She's my favorite.
Okay, fine.
You know where it's
She's
at.
the
You know
new
where you
co-host.
rank? It's like Delilah and then Monica. That's the ranking.
Out of the two of us?
Out of the two of you.
Yeah, I could have guessed that. Like, what you made it sound like it was a longer list.
Nope, that's it.
Also, Mike sucks at lists.
Rude and accurate.
I don't know, because I feel like the bad things about road trips, we did a good job at.
Yeah, and we also did not have any car trouble, really.
Yeah, we didn't get pulled over.
We didn't ever get pulled over because my expert driving.
Okay. Like almost danced us into traffic one time.
I did almost dance you into traffic. But
stop
then that one
traffic.
time I saved us when we almost got murdered by that lady changing lanes into us. So,
That happened one time.
yeah. It only happened once. Only really one really dangerous thing happened where we almost died.
Yep.
Where we almost got murdered by that lady who merged into us.
Yeah. But we didn't.
But I'm like Fast and
Didn't
Furious
hit anything.
too.
Didn't get any tickets.
Didn't get any tickets.
Uh,
We only had some tire pressure issues.
yeah.
That's all we had.
Oh,
you know what a negative is? A positive as you go farther east. It starts as a negative is gas, and then the farther east you go, it
yeah.
gets really positive. You guys, it's so much cheaper in the
Dude,
southeast.
yeah.
It's insane. It's
Well,
like
I don't know if it was. I would be interested to compare times what it was here and there, but it was that actually helped us a lot. How cheap gas was.
$1.50,
That was the lowest we got, but yeah.
$1.54.
But a lot of the time we were in the south, it was like 180, like around there. It was amazing. Thank you, gas ferries.
Let's have a moment of silence for the gas ferries.
Thank
you, gas ferries. We haven't done that in so
I
long.
like it. Gas Buddy, actually, a great app. Shows you where the
Great app when
cheaper-
Monica's phone works.
It works. Yeah, shows you where the cheap gas is.
Yeah, I recommend
if
that to
you're going
anyone.
on a road trip.
Also, I want to say an overarching positive, and it's a positive that I think we already positive spun Facebook on it on this podcast one time before,
Mm-hmm.
but the fact that you can do something like this mostly through Facebook Messenger, we emailed obviously and stuff like that, but we use a lot of Facebook to find people and stuff like that. And by we, I mean Monica.
Yeah.
But it really helps.
It does help. And just comics, honestly, like, I don't know. I've been feeling a little
Super
bit
nice.
rough about the world in general right now.
No way.
But then to, go to different places and have people be very welcoming and want to help you and want to get you. Some people just got us extra shows when we were there. If we asked for open mics or good places to eat or whatever, they were very helpful. People usually were so helpful finding us places to stay and letting us stay with them. Like, it was nice. It was a little bit refreshing. Like, not everybody sucks, you guys. It's good.
Hey. Not everybody sucks.
Not
you
everybody
guys.
sucks.
That's our newest T-shirt.
Yeah. So that's the positive spin. Not everybody sucks. No, my knees hurt in the car. That's a fun thing. But I remedied it so I got this cool band that tracks all my/our steps, because sometimes we would go walk around and Mike would walk too.
I would walk.
So Mike takes a little bit longer than I do in the bathroom for some reason, or he's paying for something or whatever. So I would walk around or in front of gas stations, which makes people stare at you weird.
I'm gonna be honest with you. 80% of the time I was slower in a gas station was because I was just looking in the candy aisle and I never bought anything. I'm dead serious. I would
That's so funny.
I would shop and look at, because I rated showers on the tour. This is
Yeah.
what I should talk about too.
This is what
I rated
Yeah.
rest stops on the tour, and then I looked a lot at candy prices across the country. And candy prices are pretty consistent; they don't change.
Yeah.
Okay. Jerky prices, go to Boise. Go to Boise
Yeah,
for jerky, you guys.
$2.99
Super
jerky,
cheap.
you guys.
Um,
everywhere else, $18.
yeah. But yeah, every time, seriously, every time I took longer is because you were outside pacing, and I thought you were still in the bathroom. So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go look through the candy aisle, and then I
You knew
realized
that I walked
I'm just
across,
looking in the
okay.
candy aisle.
So I would walk back and forth, and then a couple times, actually, old dudes just were like, "That's a good idea," and just walked with me. I'm talking about old guy that couldn't stand up all the way, kind of thing. And he's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Okay, you got to get him in sometime, right?" Which is what I said to him. So, yeah, it made my knees feel better. So if you get stiff knees because they're old like mine, you just walk in front of the gas station while you wait for other people to. Warms up the joints.
Oh, hey, I have a.
Sit down again.
Did you say you have a positive news story for us?
I have two.
You have two?
Yep.
Okay, because I found one positive thing that I can talk about. It's not necessarily a news story. It's just like an awareness thing.
Okay.
Something you can donate to.
Oh, yeah,
But
that's perfect.
Do you want to do one and then I do this one and then you do the other one?
Sure.
Okay, you go first.
So this one starts off sad, gets pretty positive, which I like it. So there was this lady. I had this before. I don't know where it was. but she was going to get married. It's a big old wedding, and then her fiance called off the entire event, and it was like weeks before. So you've already planned everything, you've paid for a bunch of shit, you sent out reservations or guests, all that shit, you know. So instead, what she did was she what the fuck? Sorry.
That's okay.
Can't find out what the actual thing they donated to.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What happened? Where did it go, you guys? Why are we all here? Let's talk about some serious philosophical.
Okay, they use the reception. This is the coolest thing. They use the reception, so they already paid for all the food. They use the reception to feed 120 homeless people in that area in Sacramento. It's in Sacramento, that's where it is. And so they just let people come in. It's 4-star quality food, like at this fancy hotel.
Delicious.
And they just let these people
cycle
have the
through
food.
it.
It's fucking awesome. I think that's
Yeah,
dope.
it is
and then
awesome.
she went to Belize by herself because she should.
That's what you should do.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
I realize this thing actually ends the day we're recording this because we are all behind the curtain here, recording it the Tuesday before it comes out. But Tuesday today actually is Giving Tuesday. That's what it's called.
Giving Tuesday. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
Instead of,
and so Uber's jumping in on it. World-renowned undercutting taxi company Uber. You have a thing with organization Red that helps prevent and treat HIV, where you can donate after your ride, and
Oh, really?
every donation is matched by Bill and Melinda Gates.
And that's so easy to do on your phone.
And you just do it on your phone when
Yeah.
you're done with your ride. I don't know how long
That's
it stretches for. It says today's the big day. But it might go on for the whole week. Otherwise, I just thought, it's positive. It's an app making you feel good. You
Yeah.
get a ride home and you're drunk and you're like, I'm going to donate because I'm drunk and I feel crazy and I'm a good person.
Yeah.
That's what you should do. So,
that's, speaking of good people who might also be assholes, whatever you feel about this person, but Mark Zuckerberg and his wife Priscilla Chan had their baby today, or recently they had a baby. I don't know if it was today. And they decided for her that, and they put this in a letter and framed it and everything, that they started the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, which is that they're going to give away 99% of their stocks in Facebook just to help people, which is $45 billion.
Mark Zuckerberg's doing that?
Yes. It's amazing, actually.
That's a lot of money.
And if you think about it, he's got $45 million. That's 99% of his, they're still fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
which is
that's crazy.
amazing. But so there's a bunch of different things that it's all going to, but basically they're going to start working on giving it away. It's a lot of, I was in college. I took this global poverty class, which was actually one of the better classes I ever took. But my professor, she used to work for a Swiss billionaire. And for 10 years, he gave her $1 billion to give away, to, whatever, the better. Her job was to find the best places to put it. And so that's essentially what they're doing. They're taking almost all of their money and giving it away and helping. There's a lot of early education that they're funding, just stuff like that. It's impressive. I think that's really cool. I'm a big believer in if you don't need it, you should probably give it to somebody who does. So I think people that make over a certain amount of money, if they don't, you can live a little simpler, I feel like, and you can help other people.
Yeah.
So
the other thing
that was really cool.
Because isn't there another thing where it's 50% or something like that, or give away all your fortune by the time you die?
Some people, there's a philosopher that I read in college that his thing was $30,000 a year is all you need to live comfortably. So anything above that you should give away. And he says everybody should do that. And if they did, because it's a philosophy obviously, if they did, then everything would be fine. In fact, everyone would have more than $30,000 if everyone that made more than that gave it away. Does that make sense? But not enough people, it's capitalism, not enough people fucking jump on board with that. But I don't know, I like that idea. I don't need it, and everything else is so shitty. Why? I mean, I need it. I've never made $30,000, but if you make over $100,000, I feel like you can give it away.
That's crazy.
But I mean, whatever.
Can I tell you a story that is not at all related to anything we're talking about, but it's good news?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Is that cool? I just popped up on the list here. You ready for it?
Yeah.
Tech group building wheelchair for disabled kitten rescued from a euthanasia list.
Oh, Jesus.
This cat, legs doesn't work. Its hips, its back legs don't work at all. And it was on a list to be put down, and they saved it. And now this tech group is building in a wheelchair.
Wow.
It's 3D printing in a wheelchair.
That's awesome.
That's amazing, right?
That is amazing.
And it's adorable.
There's cool shit going on.
There is good shit
There's
going
still
on in
good
the world,
shit out
people.
there, man. They just opened a new brain research facility in South Lake Union that Paul Allen funded. It's huge. It's going to be very important. So
Very important brain research.
that's kind of cool stuff. Like, Paul Allen has way too much money, but he did something good with it. Like, I think that I know there's no millionaires probably listening to this podcast, but if there are, donate to something.
That's
Give it away.
nice.
Start
Do
something.
it. We have a lot of.
People really fucking like you when you do stuff like
our
that too.
billionaire demographic's actually really big. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah,
How
like
come
we
our
have
Amazon banner hasn't
we
been
have
used more?
because they always shop through eBay. It's the way it works.
Yeah, billionaires, big eBay users.
Yeah, they really they really love eBay.
They're really
They actually go through Costco wholesale internet. They do that. They order it off KirklandSignature.com. They just get a flight of Diet Coke.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of weird measurements
Why
for
wouldn't it? A flight of
food.
Diet Coke?
A flight of Diet Coke. Like it's a beer flight, but it's just Diet. They're all the same kind of Diet Coke. There's 4 nice glasses. Very fancy. This actually no, they're
It's Coke
vintages.
Zero and
That's Coke, Diet Coke, Cherry Coke,
Caffeine
Coke Zero,
free is in the
caffeine free.
gold
The gold
can.
can. Yeah, there you go. That sounds like something I would do for Cameron's birthday.
Yeah.
So
Give him a quiz. Like,
Yes,
which
give him
one
a
is
quiz.
which?
Speaking of quizzes,
Ooh.
Segway. I want to know how that sounds on the mic. Can I
Do it
that?
one more time. Like Sunday. Do it again one more time.
Segway. It doesn't sound that different.
No.
It sounds like I'm just not speaking in the microphone very well.
Oh, well, your hair looks
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, quiz. This is a fun one.
This quiz has nothing to do with what we're talking about, and that's what makes it so much fun.
It's fun. Have fun sometimes, you guys.
You guys have fun
Okay.
sometimes. You ready?
Take this quiz.
Which Hogwarts teacher
Just be really
should
excited
you
about it this whole time.
bang?
Whoa,
Who are
bang
you gonna
quizzes.
get it on
Always
with?
the best.
Bang quizzes are the best. Which Hogwarts professor should you bang? Hogwarts, of course, School of Witchcrafts and Wizardry from the Harry Potter series of books. Choose a beverage.
Very prestigious. Hard to get in.
First question.
Hogwarts.
Choose a beverage.
Choose a beverage.
Fire whiskey,
Ooh.
sherry, butterbeer, gilly water, pumpkin juice, or black coffee.
Are these references to?
Some of them are and some of them aren't.
Okay.
Because black coffee, I don't remember being in a thing. But butterbeer is definitely from
Is fire
Harry
whiskey
Potter.
in there?
I don't know, but gilly water is.
I would hope so.
I'm going to pick butterbeer because I've had the butterbeer at Universal Studios and it tastes delicious.
Does it taste like butter?
Not really. It tastes like a
Can't
kind of a.
believe
It tastes like
it's
butterscotch.
not butter
It tastes like
beer.
butterscotch.
Anyways.
I'm not dignifying that with a response.
Okay. Can I tell them my North Pole story?
Yeah, what's your North Pole story?
When we were driving and getting on the freeway it was Louisville, so we were lost, and so he wasn't very happy. But the freeway
lost.
sign, like the I-5 sign or whatever it was, had fallen off, so it just said north on this pole, and I was like, hey, look, it's a North Pole. Nothing. He didn't brake. And I laughed really hard. I don't need you.
I didn't want to give her
need you to laugh.
the response.
I know, it's funny. It's hilarious. I want to take a picture of it. Anyway.
Good thing we drove by fast. Anyway, which wand do you want to swish and flick? Yeah, dude.
Oh,
the penis
I see.
joke.
A little naughty.
I picked the middle
you
top
flick
one.
penises?
Yeah, you never just casually flick a dick.
Casual.
Casual dick flick.
A little dick flick.
Y'all
No.
try a dick flick?
I kick them. JK.
I picked the middle top one, which I think is the elder one. No big deal.
With the anal beads? That's
With
what
the
it
anal
looks like.
beads.
It looks like there's anal beads.
I picked the Adam and Eve one.
I'm going to go with this. I was going to say smooth looking shaft one here in the middle at the bottom, but it's got a little swirl to it.
Little swirl shaft.
Yeah. Anyway.
Choose a place to get it on. The Shrieking Shack, the Forbidden Forest, a room at the Hog's Head, which is a pub in the movies and books. Empty classroom
Pub?
in a dungeon or restricted section of the library.
Why is there a wink face by the dungeon?
Because it's like BDSM
Like
weird stuff.
Whips and
It's like
chains.
whips and chains.
I mean, cool.
I'm gonna go with the restricted section of the library.
I was gonna say that, but
Don't be quiet.
I also have a little bit. Everyone had a crush on a teacher. I go empty classroom, like just that'd be fun.
Did you have a crush on teacher? Who was it?
I'm not gonna tell you.
I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours.
Nope.
I'll tell you mine anyway.
They probably listen to this podcast. Okay, tell me. Who was your teacher crush?
It was a student teacher.
Oh,
and
does that count?
I think so. And she did salsa dancing with us, and she taught us, and so I salsa danced with her. That just like made feelings happen.
She like held her close.
No, it was actually far away, and I was really sweaty, but I was nervous.
How old were you?
I was 17, 16.
Seems
I was
appropriate.
27. This happened recently.
I'm taking a salsa class.
Which one did you choose? The place to get it on? Empty classroom?
Yeah, that's why.
Whose broom would you like to ride? Get it?
Major Wood.
Yeah. Would you like to ride Ron Weasley, Harry Potter, Cedric Diggory, the Weasley twins, Draco Malfoy, or that guy that's like the Russian dude from the school in Goblet of Fire? I picked the Weasley twin. Those are the best.
Oh.
Peter and George.
I picked the top right.
Top right? That's Cedric Diggory.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. Choose a fantastic beast. The basilisk. Kneasel, the kitty cat. Fantastic beast. The phoenix, the bogart, the dragon, or the hippogriff?
Ooh, hippogriff.
That's what I chose too.
Wait, I thought you said you picked the Kneasel.
No, I said the Kneasel is a cat.
Sorry.
I picked the hippogriff as well. Should I change my answer? It might change my whole thing. I'm choosing the phoenix.
What if the hippogriff is what picks, what's the...
I don't know.
Anyways.
You got to choose an after-sex snack, though.
Ooh, okay.
Rock cakes. That does not sound good. Sherbet. Is that how you spell sherbet? Did they spell it wrong?
No, I don't know.
Sherbet lemon. Honeyduke's chocolate. Licorice wands. Toffee or fizzing Whizbees. I picked Honeyduke's chocolate. Because ribs wasn't on here.
Ribs.
It's just messy.
You want some ribs? Just
that was great. You want some ribs? it's like
the blanket's like a big napkin.
It's like Austin Powers like, you want chicken? I got more. And he's like eating the chicken drumstick in bed.
Oh God.
Oh
I forgot
man.
about that scene. I'm gonna go with the fizzing Whizbees because I don't know what that is. But
It sounds nice though.
Sounds like
Choose a non-canon OTP. I have no idea what that means. Non-canon means not in the actual story. OTP, I have no idea, but these are couples, so I'm guessing it's like romantic couples.
Let's look up what OTP
Let's look
means.
up OTP.
Yeah.
I know what OPP
You
means.
down with OTP? Yeah, you know me. Come on.
You down with OTP?
Yeah, you know me.
Outside the perimeter, no. Or one true pairing. That's what it means. One true pairing. So, like, these are the people that should be in love. Harry and Hermione, Lily and Snape, Sirius and Lupin, Dean and Luna, Draco and Harry, Filch and Mrs. Norris, which is his cat, I'm pretty sure, in the books. I picked Sirius and Lupin.
Okay.
I love werewolves.
I don't know enough about...
Lily and Snape, so Lily's Harry's dad, and Snape loved her, and then, like, they broke
what?
up. She died protecting Harry.
Lily's Harry's dad?
Lily's Harry's dad. Lily's Harry's mom, and then Snape loved her and hated Harry's dad, who was kind of a
Got
douche.
it.
And then Lily died protecting
Okay,
Harry.
I'm going
and that's
that
why
one.
Snape loved Harry.
That sounds... that's what I was going to go. My gut feeling. Fuck this computer.
Choose a vaguely sexual spell. I chose Wingardium Leviosa. The other things are Aguamenti, Incendio, Expecto Patronum, Scourgify, or Engorgio, which isn't even trying. Let's get real. I picked Wingardium Leviosa, though. What did you pick?
I don't know.
Engorgio?
No.
Incendio?
What is... Yeah, sure. That one.
That means fire.
Ugh.
Who did you get? Do you want me to tell you who I got first?
Yeah.
Okay. I got Dumbledore.
What?
Yeah, dude.
You're gonna bang Dumbledore?
I'm gonna bang Dumbledore.
Go
You
right
guys-
to the top. I see what you're doing
It's
there.
like bang ahead. Bang ahead? Bang?
Bang to get ahead?
I always bang up.
I was bang up.
I swing up.
Real
Gabe
bang
Rutledge.
up job.
You guys will get in the mood by debating magical theory and then romp all night long in his wood paneled bedroom. I love the details of the
Romp.
wood panel and romping.
Chad, I don't know how to say this. Trelawney?
Trelawney?
Yeah.
Let me see the picture.
She looks crazy.
Let me see the picture. Oh my gosh, she's the person that teaches like the future telling and sightseeing, and she's played by Emma Thompson, and she's great, and she's kind of crazy. She's kind of your type, and then
I like crazy witches.
Yeah.
Though you'll have to listen to her BS predictions from time to time. Trelawney is a nutcase in the bedroom. Let's just say she really knows how to use those crystal balls.
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
You know, use those crystal balls, girl.
Use them crystal balls. I don't have crystal balls. They're glass. Anyways.
Okay. It's good to know.
It's very sensitive.
Well, do you have the charity for the week?
Yes, I picked United Way because that's a good overarching one. People can do that anywhere. They have a program specifically that takes people who... I can't even remember what it was. People who are recently homeless, basically they understand that things snowball sometimes and get out of control, and maybe you lost a lot of things, and they assign you like a social worker or a caseworker to help you kind of get everything back together and help you like rent an apartment.
Is it called Club Connect?
I don't know.
I'm trying to look at programs.
Well, it was don't do that. It was in the newspaper today. I was.
Oh, okay.
Listening.
Well, all right. Well, UnitedWay.org.
Or if you're in an Uber, just fucking app it up.
App it up.
Sounds easy. I like it.
App it well.
Yes.
You can app it into shape.
Let me see
App
that
it
app,
up.
girl.
That's what I was looking for.
That's,
All right.
that's what I was trying to do. Oh God.
All right, you guys. Well, this has been our tour recap episode. This
Yeah.
is it.
I hope you liked
I hope
it.
you learned some valuable lessons. Like long road trips are fun. They're fun. They're good.
You can do them right.
And you can do them right, and you can have friends.
Not everyone sucks.
Not everyone sucks.
Remember that.
Blame the audience 100% of the time.
Mhm.
Don't ever forget to do
Yeah.
that. And
see you later, ladies.
bye-bye.